for all the Rivet heads. This is a song to make you move.
Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube. We are back once again with our Robot What The and our lovely Steed T-Bone. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy long weekend to those of you that are celebrating it. Labor Day weekend, Sunday. For the people that are just pretending that it's just a regular day. I just wanted to show you guys some of the fun we have. You can see that there's like a haze in the game over there. And you can see things starting to render in. And this is kind of what's been going on over the last little while. I will have some moments of clarity in the game, and then it just goes all to crap. But I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. Oop, there we go. We get the little lags. We get little lag spikes at the beginning of our recordings. It's a typical thing. So yeah, so everyone's enjoying themselves today. I hope you are enjoying your time, enjoying your weekend, no matter what it is, if it's a holiday for you or not, just as long as you are having fun. I hope that it's good. Yeah, for me, everything's going pretty well. I've been kind of steady, busy, making a few changes in my life. Gonna make a, whoa, dear God, gonna address some stuff here real quick, get things out of the way. Nothing that's going to affect this series or some of the stuff in general that most people really care about. I'm going to make and affect some changes overall for myself. And again, people are probably sick and tired of some of these update videos with me changing my mind doing things. It's what it is. You know, this is my channel. It's a free form thing. I like to do things. I experiment constantly with things. So it's kind of always up in the air. But just going to address a couple things real quick. First things first is I am going to be taking a bit of a break and a breather over the next course of a couple of days, probably potentially for the week. Not going to affect this series at all. I'm going to still record the Cube World, but I may be taking a bit of a back seat, a little bit of a breather from doing the streams. So if you guys have been kicking around following the streams and you're wondering what's going to be happening to it, I'm taking a little bit of a breather. Reason being is I'm just getting overwhelmed. There's so much stuff that's happening, and I'm trying to balance YouTube, trying to balance Twitch, trying to balance just everything, just trying to make too much content for myself, and I'm just getting overwhelmed with like choices and things to do and feeling like I'm making mistakes, and I just need to take a step back from everything like that. So that will mean there'll be no Twitch streams, no YouTube streams for, it could be as little as a couple of days or as long as a week, until I get my head squared away and I got everything sorted out and I'm happy with where I'm at. Then I'll be back to doing it. But yeah, Cube World will still happen. I've got enough VODs from Twitch to keep me going for quite a while. I will probably, most likely, continue on with The Last of Us because it's a fun game for me to do. And it's just a recording. So I'm just kind of taking a bit of a backseat breather from streaming. And again, I'm not saying that anything has happened. There's nothing has precipitated this. Just came to a realization over the course of this weekend that I was tired. And I was trying to figure out why I was so tired. And the only thing that comes down to is the amount of time that I've been focusing on doing so much more than just regular content here on the channel. And that's just really the nuts and bolts of the whole situation. Devoting 20 to 30 hours a week between both platforms streaming while making content for you guys here in videos. That's become to be a bit too much for me. And also getting a bit of grief, which is unusual for me. I posted on Twitter about it. Been getting some really odd comments. People like, calling me out, saying that basically people calling me out saying I'm suck, which again, it's going to happen, and it's not really the end of the world for me, but it kind of, not disheartening to me, but it just kind of like, it kind of put the nail in the coffin on where I was feeling, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to take a bit of a breather from it. And again, it's not happening during the streams. The streams have been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun, enjoying them, but my issue is, when it comes down to the streams, is what have I kind of, where's my direction with them? Because what I've been kind of doing is like, okay, so I'm going to do these games here on YouTube, and then I'm going to do these games here on Twitch, and then I change my mind every 5 seconds, and then I kind of lose track of some of the games, and then I've been losing subscribers quite a bit as well. And I don't know if that's something to do with YouTube or just something about my channel in general. And I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not the end of the world for me, and that's, again, not my... it's not my thing to take a look at the analytics and try to figure all the ins and outs of everything. That's not what I'm doing here. But when you have a reduction in subscribers and you have a lack of motivation, you can put the correlation together and realize that, part of what I do here on a regular basis could potentially be coming across negatively, and that I may be having a negative effect with some of the stuff I've been doing on my channel. And again, if you guys think that you've just been loving what I've been doing, that's fine. If you guys have any open criticisms about it, say, yeah, Rivet, you know what? I haven't been enjoying the streams. I haven't been enjoying some of your content lately. That kind of stuff is cool. Comments like "you suck," "get good," kind of stuff. Those are meaningless to me. So if that's the kind of comment you want to leave, feel free to leave it. Just feel free to accept my fact that I'll be ignoring it. It's words without weight is what I like to look at those as. Like, they're just meaningless to me. And that's not necessarily the exact comments I've been getting, but it's things along the same line. What I'm doing is, if you're wondering what I'm doing here as I'm looking, is that between the two there should be something here, and then we're going to go and check, and I'll basically be flipping a coin in my head of which direction I want to go and see what's going to be over there. I'm figuring it's going to be something stupid outdoors, but potentially it could be good. I have no idea. Don't mind if I don't care one way or the other. We're gonna go wreck something, and it doesn't matter what it is. We're gonna go do it. But yeah, I mean, the other thing that's been happening too is I've been visiting the doctor. I've been fighting. I don't know if I've talked about it. I know I've talked about it in stream. So that's the other thing is, like, I do so much conversations and stuff. I don't know what gets out where. So I've been to the doctor a couple times this week. I've been fighting an infection. I've put on antibiotics. And this is coming from a guy that went vegan so he wouldn't have to take antibiotics. Like, I have a really hard time with medication. So it's serious enough for me to take it. So, when the doctor says, listen, you need to do this, I listen. So let's see here. I'm looking for water. Okay, you know what? There's water this way. So let's go. Look, okay, if that doesn't work, we got there. See? Logic. So yeah, when a doctor says we need to put you on some antibiotics, they put me on like a weaker dose because I said, my system usually overreacts to things. So, and I don't take a lot of antibiotics. So let's try something. That didn't really work. So we let it run its course, and it didn't function. So they got me on something much, much stronger, and it's been kicking the crap out of me. And that's just like, it seems to be working. My fever's down, the inflammation seems to be going down. But my biggest concern has been feeling a little bit loopy in the head. Again, one of the things, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm going to do this. I love doing this. Yeah, I've been feeling like a little disassociated from myself. I especially woke up today feeling just out of sorts. Not 100%, not even close to 100%. And I've been sleeping exorbitantly long times, like 12 to 16, sometimes 18 hours in a day. And that's the other thing too. That's the other reason why I'm feeling like I just need to kind of take a step back is, you know what, I'm on medication, I'm healing myself up, and I'm pushing myself, and I can't be helping my health either. So I'm on these antibiotics for another week or so, just over a week. Hopefully they'll stabilize and the effects of it will minimize down to like a dull roar over the course of the next couple of days, and then I'll get my motivation back. The other thing I need to start doing is exercising more. So I've actually been taking time off in the mornings and going out for long walks, and then trying to do more in the afternoon. So what I've been doing is I get on the bus, go to a random, or get onto the subway, get on the bus, whatever I grab, go to a random spot here in Montreal, and then walk for an hour and just wander around the city. Figure it's a nice way to kind of get familiar with the stuff and get familiar with the city I'm in, and get some exercise in, and it's been nice, and I've been enjoying that. But again, this is quality Rivet time. That's stuff that I have not really been doing for a very long time, but I needed to. So that's just, I just wanted to address it here real quick, let you guys know what's going on, because as I've said in the past, this Cube World is not about me, this series in Cube World, not about me playing the game. I play this game to death. I know the ins and outs of it. It's fun. I enjoy what I do in it. But usually what this ends up being is just me having a conversation with you guys, giving you updates about what's happening for me, my life, and my thoughts on things. Yeah, and I've been given a few keys this last week too, and that's another thing that's kind of precipitating some of this change. I've been given a couple of interesting keys for survival games, and they're fun. I've been having an interesting time with it. The Green Hell, streamed that the other day. Very enjoyable experience. Very weird game. Needs a lot of work, but it's enjoyable. And then also been given Miss Survival, which I've goofed around with a little bit. It's rough for me, but I'm enjoying it. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it that I like. The other game that I've been kind of kicking around the idea of playing is Scum. I know a lot of people have been playing it, but again, it's just, I'm not 100% sure about the whole DayZ kind of thing, and like I get people are liking it, but I've watched a little bit of gameplay, and it just seems too early access for me right now. I might wait to get that for a little while. Also, there's a little bit of controversy that kind of bothered me with the developers and the tattoo system that was in it. So it was just kind of like, and if you don't know about it, I'm not going to go into details about it. It's not something I want to cover on this channel ever either. But let's just put it this way, is that some of the decisions that were made, not necessarily very positive ones, and it's caused a bit of an uproar. Again, I don't really care about the politics of things, don't really like when politics get involved in my video games, so I would prefer to have that kind of stuff as far away from my video games as possible, which is another reason why I'm kind of like trying to shy away from it, because it's kind of brought in a negative feel into the game somewhat. But again, I might suck it up, you know, just suck it up and get it. My son's been playing it; he's been quite enjoying it. And again, there are games that I buy and that I play just with my son, you know, and it's not a terribly expensive game, you know, $20, you know, whatever. It's not going to break the bank or the budget. And if it's something that I can goof off with my son, if he's really into it, then you know what, I will forego some of my concerns and everything with it and just go and get it and play it, because my son likes it and he likes to play it. So, you know, there are times you concede things because of your children. Yes, I know. I know people are shocked that, you know, parents actually listen to their children. I'm actually one of those parents. I love listening to my son. I love when he tells me stuff and says, you know what, Dad, this would be, you'd enjoy this, or no, you shouldn't get this. It's just not up your alley. And his judgment, I listen to it every single time, because he's never been wrong. He's never given me an idea on a game and said, Dad, I think you should play this one, and I've gotten it done. I didn't like it, so I will always defer to his judgment on some of the video games that we play. And especially with something that he wants to goof around and play with me as well, then I'm always all for it. What in the heck is with this place? This is... Okay, I was like, the ruins is really far away. It just was all broken up. Well, look at the crew here. Funny looking dudes. Funny looking dudes. Yeah, the ruins, that was kind of weird, because there was an outskirt one that we got a hold of and then nothing. Okay, let's do this real quick. 8. Dear God. Let's do pet riding. No, we'll do flight. Is that it? Got more. Let's do it. No. Yeah, we'll do it. 13. It's not necessarily an unlucky number for me, so it's whatever. Whatever. Let's craft up some water bottles or life potions real quick. I'm just counting. There we go. Yeah, oh man. The one thing I'm very happy with is that the weather seems to have turned, and we've actually had some cool nights here. Oh man, it's been nice. It actually dropped down into the teens in centigrade, so I was like, oh, that feels so good. It felt so very good. And then again, it gets right back up to 30 degrees, but that's okay. You can't have everything in a place you live. Okay, I missed the dude somehow. Potentially missed him. Usually the bosses in the outdoor things tend to hang around wherever you are, wherever you see the names. Okay, the goblins need to go away. I thought you were dead. Well, we got wrecked. I didn't expect that. Let's turn on the light first. Where's our... Okay, we'll just... Who cares? We'll just go this way. It's outdoor bosses. I could give or take the... I mean, it's a white +3. These guys don't drop a whole lot of loot, which is one of the problems with this. Like Cormling might drop something, one of these random dudes, but like I'm not going to get much of anything here. Now, if it was white +3s in a dungeon thing, oh man, that would be great. But look, it's like 46. Yeah, that's junk. Well below our grade. I forgot to check where we are with the with our level. Should go and check that real quick once I get done with this stupid skeleton. Okay, 10 XP is not great, so let's check. 69. We need 71. Oh dear God! Look at this crap. How did I do this again? Oh, because I said in the last episode I'd take care of it between episodes and I didn't. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. Don't care if it's a little bit slower. It's not... Oh. I don't care. No. Nope. We'll just do this real quick. Is that good? No. Rogue. I'm just grabbing stuff. Don't care. Not the end. Not what I'm here for. I don't need things like this. I'm sure it'd be worth money someplace, but not for me. Nope. 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 70. Okay, 70. Oh, so close. 75, 70. That's gonna be a nice one to get. 71. Oh man, just that one alone is perfect. That'd be great. I'd love it. So let's just go up. We'll wreck whatever is up here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Yeah, so, you know, I know it might sound like I'm bitching and moaning and complaining a lot. I'm trying not to. I just wanted to kind of address a bunch of stuff that's been kind of bothering me. You know, about me. You know, nothing particularly horrible. It's been interesting the last couple of months. Just getting used to living in the city, getting my health back in line, getting myself organized, and not working. Definitely has helped. But it's time for me to go out and get a job, you know, get that thing taken care of. And that's the other thing I need to do too over the next course of a couple of days is to get that organized and try to get work. You know, I'm fine financially right now. I could do this again for a while longer, but you know, it's like, do you really need to Rivet, or, you know, are you just going to continue doing and just kind of, you know, sitting where you are and not really progressing more? And that's where I need to do more. Is I need to progress more. I need to expand my horizons a bit more, and that's kind of where, like, there's an interesting dilemma too. I mean, I've been doing gaming stuff now for 3.5 years, almost 4, and I love doing it. I absolutely adore playing games. I love the community around the channel, and everything else like that. But there's times that I just want to do something different. You know, I wanted to do a video about something that kind of bothered me. And I was thinking, it's like, okay, I got some footage together for it, and I was kind of looking at it, and I'm like, it has no purpose doing anything on my channel. And I've like, you know, and it's like, do you, and that's the thing, it's like, do I actually branch out and do I start another channel? Do I do something different? Do I take on something more? And I'm already feeling like I'm pushing the boundaries of what I'm doing already with what I can accomplish. And that's, again, another reason why I'm taking a break from the streaming, is to maybe take a look at starting up this other channel, maybe seeing if doing something completely foreign and different than just gaming would be beneficial to my head. Sometimes you need to do that for yourself. White +2's not a bad idea. Oh dear God. Okay, we'll wreck these fools. Whew. We should be okay. I mean, we're not going to get a bunch of great stuff in here, but we should get XP and level up again, which is kind of the whole purpose of anything you do. What is this stuff we're looking at? 43s. Nothing of any great importance. So I'm going to try not to pick stuff up. I know. It's going to be difficult because I like to grab everything when I'm doing this stuff. But can I do it? Just gold. If I find something that's gold, I will try picking it up. But yeah. So you may see me promoting something different, you know, and it's going to be I guess I could kind of address what it was. What the idea is kind of doing like a news-ish kind of thing, but talking about things within the gaming community and technology that are not necessarily just games themselves. So kind of like news bits and, you know, kind of doing a talking head thing about the industry that I adore and love. So I'm kind of contemplating it because there's been a lot of news coming out lately. It just piques my interest, especially now with the season coming about for Christmas, and a lot of games are coming out. And there's a lot of hopes and dreams and expectations for these games. And plus, I think that can be a venue for me to actually get into review games instead of just play them. I think that's one of my issues that I have, is I just end up playing them and I don't actually review anything. So it's kind of a thought. So it'd be a kind of like a once a week or 2 or 3 times a week kind of thing. But again, trying to figure out the logistics of how to organize it and do it is the only issue I've got. But again, with the green screen, I can kind of do more. So I've been kind of thinking of doing that. Because I use a green screen right now to stream, and I feel like I'm wasting it just putting it behind me. I already have like a set there for, like, I've got like this nice little shelving unit and, you know, the candles I've been using, and I love having that back there. It's like mood music for me, but it's just like, it's a nice little ambiance in the background instead of just a green screen where I'm harshly lit and, you know, kind of sitting like looking like every other frickin' YouTuber out there. But where I could use the green screen and stand in front of it and record something completely different and foreign, that could be kind of fun. So, like I said, who knows what I could come up with. I may just say, you know what, the hell with it. We're going to start something new and see where it goes. I have a feeling that part of my issue with growth here is the fact that gaming is a super saturated market, and that I am one of those people that does not focus very well on a game. A lot of the channels I see that do very well are not, you know, jack of all trades games. They just sit and they play like Rocket League, or they do, you know, a certain, like Fortnite, or, you know, battle royale games, and they do them well. And that's the reason I don't. I'm not very good at games. If you've been around for any of the stuff I do, you know that I'm not super good at games. I just have fun with them. That's the only thing I try to do. Let's see if we can wreck this fool. I'm going to see if I can wreck him before he gets here. I doubt it. No, he's hell-bent. Hell-bent in my destruction. We're going to wreck him, though. He's got no hope. Keep an eye on my health. Woo! 97. What did he have? Anything good? I gotta get the, yeah, did I get the Sprite? Okay. Yeah, so again, I mean, I talk about a whole bunch of stuff that I've talked about. One, start a food channel, and one, start this channel, one, start that channel. And nothing really comes out of it. And that, again, comes directly from the fact of my own failings, my own issues. I have self-esteem issues. I have, problems with putting myself kind of out there, and the reason I stick with doing the gaming thing and I do what I do is because that's where I'm comfortable. I've got, my foot in the door, and I know how to do it, and got 3,800 people that have subscribed to my channel over the course of 3.5 years that, at some point they dug what I was doing. For some reason, whatever I did, it hit a nerve, struck a nerve, did something. I think I have the drive to do a lot more, but I just don't have the wherewithal to actually step up and do it some days. And I think that I'm my own worst nightmare when it comes to some of the stuff. And I think we all are. I think when it comes right down to it, every last one of us has like lots of dreams, lots of hopes and ambitions. And when it comes right down to it, we are our own worst enemy. I think what I need to do is to just broach something. I have to start something and do it. The food channel is more than I can do right now. I've tried a bunch of stuff. The way I've been thinking of doing it, it's there. I just don't have the wherewithal and the abilities right now to take it the direction I want to, because I want it to be something a bit different than what I'm seeing online. And I'm afraid too that if I don't do it, somebody else is going to, and I'm going to miss my chance with it. But again, it's like, I don't know. There's so many. So this is it. This is why I'm taking a bit of a breather, guys. This whole ramble is part of my reasoning for it. Like I'm vocalizing some of the things going on in my head right now that I haven't addressed. Like, I'm bringing stuff up right now that I haven't really put into thought. Like, it's been there, and my stream of consciousness happens. But every time I do Cube World, this is what happens: is I just start rambling, and it's a stream of consciousness, and I end up bringing stuff out for myself that I haven't really. It's therapy for me. It's exactly what it is. It's my own personal therapy. And so yeah, I'm going to have to go back when I edit and listen to this entire thing and go, okay, you need to do this. And that's what I just got to do. And whatever it is, I need to focus and make some changes for myself. We have another troll. Rick Sanchez, 2 times. Well, you're going to get wrecked twice, my friend. A good thing that there's multiples of you, so it doesn't affect the continuity of your show or continuity of the game. There's lots of trolls. Yeah, so how do you like that? Suck it down, Rick. You super pickle man. You got wrecked, fool. You got wrecked. And with that, I think we are good. I think we didn't do too bad today. I think we leveled up 47. Good lord. Do 2 there, and learn, and then we go in. We're at 70, so we got this now. What is this one? 2. Okay, that did it? Okay, it did. It changed it out the way I wanted it to, and then that one. We should be kick ass right now. So 56, is that right? Yeah. 6.8 and 20.3 over. So we've effectively made ourselves stronger. So yeah, if you look at this now, we have a 285% weapon rating. Our armor rating is in the toilet. Like, our armor sucks, and it's just because we've picked up garbage as we've gone along. But it's okay. It does not matter. We're playing a game. We're having fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of myself. But anyway, thanks again, everybody, for continuing on. If you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I will be back on Wednesday. I'll bring out you guys another episode of Cube World. Like I said, just be patient with me when it comes to live streaming. I'll be back doing what I can when I can. And if I decide to do some other stuff and I'm testing out some stuff, you guys will be the first ones to know. Like I said, follow me on Twitter. Follow me here on YouTube or on Twitch as well. And you can at least see what I'm doing. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. And I will see you guys very, very soon in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.